On the dark night of May 31, 1984, at McLean Bridge Prison in Virginia, a gate guard receives an urgent call from the prison supervisor: "There's a bomb in Building 1. Open both gates and bring the van immediately." The guard hesitates. The alarms faintly echo through the night. Tension rises with every passing second. What he doesn't know is that this is only the beginning of a nightmare that will shock the nation. Inside Building 1, a team of bomb experts rushes in, clad in heavy protective gear, carefully handling a device that appears deadly. One sprays a fire extinguisher over the suspicious bomb to cool it down. The guards outside watch nervously, believing the crisis is under control. But in a shocking twist, these experts are not experts at all. They are 6 of the most dangerous death row inmates, including notorious serial killers, disguised in the uniforms of bomb squad personnel. Using the guards' trust, they drive the van straight out of the prison, through gates opened against the rules. Escaping into the night, the authorities are unprepared. The prison staff, stunned, assumes the threat has passed. But in reality, the killers are free, armed, and ruthless, ready to do anything to protect their freedom. The escape was meticulously planned. While some inmates distracted the guards with chaos and fake emergencies, others waited in strategic locations to control the gates and corridors. The prison's own mistakes, overconfidence, ignored protocols, and miscommunication made the plan succeed. Once outside, the fugitives quickly ditched the marked prison van, blending into the night. They split into groups, changing clothes, hiding in forests, and vanishing beyond the reach of the authorities. Every move is calculated, every detail is designed to evade capture. What follows is a tense, high-stakes chase. Helicopters sweep the skies. Police and K-9 units comb the surrounding areas. Alerts are sent across states. But the killers stay one step ahead, their cunning and preparation leaving investigators baffled. This is not just an escape, it's a masterclass in deception, planning, and audacity. It's the story of how 6 of America's most dangerous criminals outsmarted an entire prison system and vanished into history. The bomb squad team cautiously steps into Building 1. Their flashlights pierce the suffocating darkness, casting long, eerie shadows on the cracked walls. The faint hum of alarms echoes from somewhere deep within the building. Every footstep sounds louder than usual, and every creak of the floorboards feels like a warning. At first, everything seems ordinary, almost routine. The team communicates in hushed tones, checking corners, scanning for wires, any sign of the bomb. But then, a chill runs down their spines. Something isn't right. The figures they see moving ahead are not reacting as trained professionals would. Their posture is too casual, too deliberate. Suddenly, the horrifying truth strikes: these are not bomb experts. They are 6 death row inmates, disguised perfectly as prison guards. The leader of the group steps forward, his face partially hidden under the guard's cap. It is James Braley, notorious for massacring entire families in cold blood, leaving children to witness the carnage. His eyes gleam with a terrifying mix of intelligence and pure malice. Beside him, Lino Braley, his brother and partner in crime, moves with eerie calm. Together, they have become legends of fear, serial killers whose names alone can paralyze an entire town. Then there is Earl Clant, whose crimes are equally gruesome. Known for abducting, raping, and murdering women, he exudes a predator's aura. Every move is calculated, deliberate, meant to intimidate. The remaining 3 inmates are equally menacing, though less infamous individually. They are experts in destruction, murder, theft, and arson, have left scars on every community they touched. Their combined presence transforms this supposedly routine bomb inspection into a terrifying ordeal. As the bomb squad progresses, they remain unaware that every instruction, every order they give, is being manipulated by killers. The inmates handle the fake bomb equipment with precision, mimicking the confidence of professionals, ensuring no suspicion arises, yet every second brings them closer to the chaos they plan to unleash. James Braley pauses, surveying the team. He smirks, knowing that terror can be as effective a weapon as any bomb. His mind runs through past horrors, families slaughtered in their homes, screams that will echo forever. Lino mirrors him, the 2 brothers a perfect embodiment of cold-blooded evil. Earl Clant circles, studying the guards' reactions. He senses fear without them even realizing it. Every slight hesitation, every nervous glance, is a signal to him. The power dynamic has already shifted. The other three inmates fan out silently, their movements precise. They are shadows in the dark, blending with the building's decaying walls, yet ready to strike with deadly efficiency at the right moment. The suspense builds, almost physically. The walls seem to close in, the air grows thick and suffocating, and even the sound of breathing becomes amplified. The bomb squad is walking into the lair of predators, unaware that the real threat is not the bomb, but the men orchestrating every move from within. The scene ends with a lingering tension. The camera, or in the case of narration, the mind of the viewer, feels every heartbeat, every second stretching longer. The audience knows the truth before the heroes do. The nightmare has only just begun, and the terror lurking inside Building 1 is far beyond what anyone could imagine. The first sign that something is terribly wrong hits like a lightning bolt. A sudden alarm blares louder than before, cutting through the thick silence. The bomb squad freezes. Their eyes widen in disbelief as James Braley calmly reaches into his uniform pocket, not for tools, but for a small remote device. With a flick of his wrist, the doors that were supposed to be locked spring open with a metallic clang. The building's emergency lights flicker violently, plunging some corners into darkness while illuminating the inmates' sinister faces. Panic erupts. The bomb squad shouts, but their voices are drowned by the deafening alarms. In a calculated chaos, the 6 inmates move with terrifying precision, neutralizing any guards in their path before anyone can react. Their disguises still in place, they blend into the frantic crowd, turning the prison's order into absolute pandemonium. Outside, the van they demanded earlier is waiting. James and Lino Braley sprint toward it, their movements fluid, almost predatory. Earl Clant and the other 3 follow, leaving a trail of destruction, overturned carts, shattered windows, and terrified guards scrambling to call reinforcements. The bomb squad regains partial control, but it's already too late. The inmates vanish into the night, their plan executed with chilling perfection. The prison perimeter becomes a scene of chaos. Sirens wailing, lights flashing, and the shouts of officers echoing across the compound. The camera, or the mind of the audience, tracks James Braley as he jumps into the van, smirking, knowing the city's nightmare is about to escalate. Lino revs the engine. Every second, every heartbeat, is magnified in the tense silence that precedes motion. The van speeds off, headlights cutting through the darkness, leaving behind a trail of smoke and shattered hope. Meanwhile, the bomb squad scrambles. Officers rush toward the exit gates, radios crackling with frantic messages. Stop them! Stop them! But the van is already gone, swallowed by the night, carrying with it some of the most dangerous criminals the country has ever known. Inside the van, the inmates exchange glances filled with sinister amusement. James Braley, in the driver's seat, speaks softly to Lino. They never even knew what hit them. Earl Clant leans back, his face a mask of calm cruelty, as if savoring a gourmet meal. The others sit silently, each lost in memories of past horrors, now free to create new ones. The chase begins. Police vehicles flood the streets, sirens screaming, lights cutting through the night. But the Braley's van navigates with unnerving skill. Every alley, every turn, every obstacle is anticipated. They are not just escaping, they are orchestrating chaos, turning the city into their hunting ground. Back at the prison, commanders survey the aftermath. Shock and disbelief mix with fear. How could 6 inmates cause such devastation? How could they disappear so completely? The audience feels the same tension. The heroes were confident, the system was in place, yet the predators outsmarted everyone, leaving behind only fear and uncertainty. The city streets are silent, almost unnervingly so, as the Braley's van tears through dark alleys and deserted highways. Every turn, every shadow could be an enemy or a trap. Police cruisers swarm behind them, sirens screaming like banshees in the night. Suddenly, a blockade. Officers shout, weapons drawn. But James Braley is calm, unnervingly calm. With a smirk, he accelerates, the van bouncing over the curb, tires screeching. He swerves to avoid a squad car, narrowly missing a street lamp, sparks flying. Lino laughs, a cold, cruel sound that pierces the night. Inside the van, tension mixes with anticipation. Earl Clant checks his weapons, eyes scanning the streets, ready to unleash chaos. The other 3 follow, their hands gripping